Happy Wednesday. It is May 7th, and I'm about to take Remy on our little morning walk. And then I've got a meeting with my business coach at 9 a.m., so that's going to kind of kick off my day. I've already kind of done a few things on my laptop this morning. I also need to go to the bank because I need to pay my business taxes, and there's been this whole run around as I had the money in a high yield savings account, but you can't ACH that. So that didn't go through, but I also can't write a check from it because I don't have checks from that. So then I transferred it to my old credit union debit or checking account, and now I can't convert that to the other one. So I've got an old school check that I am going to walk to the bank. I'm only like 0.6 away from my current bank. So I'm going to walk the check over and cash it. I also need to walk a check over to not cash it. I'm going to put it into my business checking account, and then I'm going to do another one to my personal checking because with Venmo and Zelle and all these things being so instant, I don't know. I had money that I transferred into an old account, and then I accidentally downloaded money. That's not even the right way to say it, but I moved money from my Venmo and Cash App to that old checking account to pay for. People were reimbursing me for paying for the Memorial Day weekend trip that I booked the condo for. And I went ahead and made payments on all my credit cards thinking oh, I'll just transfer that money over. Doesn't work that way. So I also have a personal check from that old account to deposit into my personal checking in the account that I actually use, because all of the credit cards payments are processing today. And, it's a couple grand short because for some reason in my head, I thought I could just do a real-time transfer from two external accounts. Anywho, so that's on the personal side of things. Gonna do probably the 1 mile loop with Remy, come back, have my business meeting, walk over to the bank, and then I have a lot of drafting again to do today. I also have some podcast admin work. We're filming hopefully next Tuesday. I need to confirm some guests. We might actually push it a week. My new intern is also starting on Monday, and I have a lot that I want to do before she gets here. I did tell her, as I've told every intern that's worked for me, I'm chaos. So there's going to be chaos associated with joining the team and working with me. Yes, I still need to make the bed. I'm going to try to do some cleaning today. I poured my matcha latte into this little handheld, so I'm going to take that with me on the walk. I've never attempted a little drink while I'm taking Remy on a walk, so it might be a disaster, but at least there's a lid. And I think tonight, sometimes I do poker on Wednesdays, but it got moved to Tuesday, and I think I'm just going to have a chill night with my boyfriend, and we're going to make some salmon and some broccoli and some healthy things. I also want to start documenting. I know this is lawyer heavy on the vlog, but I've been off my healthy lifestyle to the extent that I want to be lately. So on that note, I am also going to go to Orange Theory at noon today. I've been trying to go to their Tread 50 classes, which is a whole 50 minutes on the treadmill, to up my cardio and get back on track for my 850-mile hard challenge. No, I have not documented in a while. April was not great. So we're just getting back on in May, June, July, August. The summer months, I'm usually the best. So back on, I'm doing matcha latte instead of coffee. It also has vanilla protein in there instead of just milk for extra protein. Taking my collagen, getting back on my supplements and my vitamins. So going to be documenting that, which is part of why Remy boy and I are doing the 1 mile walk, and why I'm going to walk to the bank instead of drive over there. I'm going to hit the noon class. So my lunch break, I'm going to do Orange Theory. And then I'll see if anything else exciting comes up that I can share with you guys. I want to share as much as I can about being a lawyer and what I do. And, if you're not a lawyer, you might not know. And if you are, you do. It's such a fine line because there's so much about what we do that is confidential. But I think that there's generalities and information and educational moments that I can still share. But sometimes it's hard to pull out of the working mode when your brain is on overdrive to catch those moments, and then it's hard to recreate, if that makes any sense. But trying to share as much as I can about this crazy life that I live. So time for me to go on the walk. Toodaloo for now. It's about 12:45. I just got back from my workout. I did 3.5 miles and did not stay for the rest of the class. I walked to the bank. I went on a long walk with Remy. I hope to go on a long walk after dinner, so I didn't want to be there for the full 15 minutes of the class because I have a lot to do, but I really did need to get my running in. This morning, I met with my business coach and have some really good action items. Actually, I have to finish my employee manual before my new employee starts on Monday, and some other things that she gave me to kind of work on. I also sent a very lengthy text message to my new intern paralegal. She just asked where she was supposed to park, and I sent her a novel and said, sorry, I'll send the rest over email. So about to kind of work on what her and I have in front of us, because my schedule is about to change so drastically. So especially the last 3 weeks without any interns, I left the pro bono clinic that I used to work at. So I went from very structured to like completely crazy structure, and I've taken advantage of it. I think I showed this earlier, but like I have this lovely little balcony out here. So I've been taking my computer out there and trying to work in the sun, just get some is it vitamin C? Is that the sun? I don't know. Get some sunshine on me. But it's giving me the ability, that's my dog and his squeaky toy, to go to a 12 o'clock workout class. I'm about to lose that, and I'm going to have to start getting back to 5, 6 a.m. workouts and wake up routines and schedules. So I'm actually I have so many billable things that I need to do, but I'm going to try to take 30, 40 minutes and plan out what my new schedule will be. I don't know. I think her name is Shelby Succo. I'm sorry, I'm messing that up. But she talks about habits and creating your dream life and all these things. And so been listening to her podcast a little bit. So feeling very inspired. And I know that I will be more successful in accomplishing all the things that I want to do once my schedule changes drastically next week, if I plan in advance and stick to that. And I'm very goal oriented. I like my check boxes to be clicked. So I'm going to spend some time doing that, and then I will check in and show you kind of what the rest of the day looks like. Definitely need to knock out a lot of billables. I'm trying to get caught up by Monday when she starts, so that it's not like crazy, hectic chaos. I am ordering her one of these, but it's not going to be in time. I actually, I ordered a bunch of custom things. I don't think this will be posted, hopefully before everyone gets it, but I ordered custom leather padfolios for my former 2 interns that graduated and for the new intern that's starting. I also got for my graduating peeps little desk things with their, like a desk label, a name tag thing. Anyway, got those. They're all coming late. It was connected to a card that I had some issues with. I think I might have talked about that in another video. And so they were supposed to come in time. They're not going to come in time. And then some like stationery and different things for their desk and a business card holder. I got business cards coming in for my new intern as well. So just like a bunch of like fun little things to give to her on her first day, and some graduation things to give to my new interns who are graduating on Friday. So I need to make sure that I don't post this video until after they get their gifts, because I love them to death and they still watch my videos, hopefully forever. But I know for at least right now they do. So can't talk about it or post about it until all their gifts come in and I can give them to them. But yeah, gonna take a second, make a little lunch, a little girl lunch, which is probably just gonna be chips and guac, to be honest, because I made a bunch of fresh guac and I don't want it to go bad. And then work on some of my planning stuff. And if it's cool, I might show you. And if not, then I'll just show you the rest of the day and some of the billable and client work that I got